From KPRC Channel 2, this is a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, I'm Bill Balleza. I am joining you live outside the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston, what is known as the Chancery here in downtown Houston. I'm joining you right now because the Archdiocese has just released a long-awaited and long-promised list of clergy members credibly abused of sexually abusing minors. We've just received the list, so you have to bear with me as we go through it here. There are 42 names on the list. The list dates back to the 1950s up to the current day. Some of the names on this list are clergy members who are now deceased. Many of them are no longer here in this archdiocese. They are not in Houston. Now, the Archdiocese of Galveston-Houston serves nearly 2 million Catholics in 10 different counties. We're going to give you a look at some of the names on the list here, and we're going to begin with John Keller. John Keller is interesting because when I interviewed the Cardinal here about a month ago, he told me that the name John Keller would not be on the list because he was not credibly accused. Something has changed since then. He's on the list. He was removed from ministerial service this year in 2019. So sometime within the past few weeks, John Keller was taken out of ministerial service here in the Houston area. Second name, Manuel La Rosa Lopez. You've heard about him. Our investigators have done a number of stories on him. He is a priest who served in Conroe. In 2018, he was charged with 4 counts of indecency with a child. Brett Ligon, the district attorney of Montgomery County, conducted a search warrant on the Archdiocese about 5-6 weeks ago. This was his main focus, but he wanted to find out for himself if there were other names that the Archdiocese might not be including, that might be hiding. So there was a day-long search warrant executed here. Now, according to Conroe Police, 2 victims made outcries to the church in the late 90s and early 2000s that were not related to law enforcement. La Rosa Lopez was serving at Sacred Heart Catholic Church in Conroe. Let's move on to another name we have here, Richard Edelin. He was accused of repeatedly groping a girl in 1981 and 1982, beginning at the age of 17, this girl was, in the confessional and at retreats at St. John Vianney Catholic Church. He denied the allegations. The accuser, by the way, was given $5,000. This priest, Richard Edelin, was sent to various other locations. In 2003, he was sent to Oregon. He is on the list of credibly accused in this archdiocese. Next name, Fernando Guzman. The victim in this case, a 14-year-old female, a Navasota Grimes County church, Navasota being in this archdiocese. He was moved to a church in Galena Park. A female employee filed a lawsuit claiming they had an affair and that she became pregnant with this priest, Guzman. He's on the list. Next name, I believe this is the final one that we're going to show you right now during this limited live presentation, Charles Schopp. As we have previously reported, it was revealed in 2002 that Monsignor Charles Schopp was forced into retirement back in 1992. The decision was made based on allegations of sexual abuse from 3 people. In 1992, a woman told church officials that Schopp sexually molested her when she was a minor nearly 10 years prior to that. He was charged, but the Catholic Church reported the allegations to the Harris County District Attorney's Office. These are 5 names. Mind you, there are 42 names on this list. I want to let you know that there are many detractors, including a group called SNAP, who represent victims of child abuse, that do not believe this list is complete. They believe that there are names that should have been added to this list, and they will not. They will contest the fact that the Archdiocese compiled this list itself. I want to let you know that in about an hour from now, 30 minutes from now, I'm going to sit down with Archbishop Cardinal DiNardo here in the Chancery behind me, talk to him about this list and about several other things as well. We're going to air that interview starting today on our news at 4 p.m. Of course, we'll also have it online at click2houston.com. On click2houston.com, we do have right now, or very shortly will have, the entire list posted. And our investigative team is aggregating photographs, all the information we can about the names that are on this list for you right now. Of course, we'll have this for you online. We're going to begin a live presentation on click2houston.com shortly. We're also going to have this in all of our newscasts this evening, 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Joel Eisenbaum will continue our coverage on Facebook and click2houston.com. Joel is going to discuss the list much more in depth with a legal analyst, Brian Weiss. For now, I'm Bill Balleza, KPRC Channel 2 News at the Chancery of the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston.
This has been a breaking news alert from KPRC Channel 2. For continuing coverage, log on to click2houston.com.